Hey everybody, Grandpa here. So say you were at a garage sale and you came across a bunch of cards and they had backs like this and say Pocket Monsters on them. Well, Pocket Monsters are the cards that were before Pokemon. And if you notice, Pokemon, that's where it comes from. Pokemon comes from Pocket Monsters. So you got a bunch of cards and you don't know what they are or how to identify them. What do you do? Well, fronts of cards have a lot of information on them, and I'm going to actually go over the fronts of cards and show you what you can find just by looking at the front of the card. So here we go. I'm going to turn this camera around and just give you a couple examples. So here's a card you have no clue, unless you can read Japanese. Where do you even begin? Well, it's real. There's a lot of data here that's not in Japanese. And I'm going to point that out to you. So first of all, right here we have a little R. See it? That's a giveaway. That's for Team Rocket. You get to know this. What else do you have? Well, down in this corner, you have number 081. And in this corner, you have an artist's name. With those three bits of information, you should be able to figure out what this card is. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to go online and I'm going to type in, well, you'll see, number 81. Watch this. Okay, I'm in Google, so I'll put in Japanese, Japanese, Pocket Monster. Monster, and then number 81. You don't have to put a 0 in. You can try that if this doesn't work. And what do we have? Well, here's the card. So we're looking for that card, and lo and behold, right away. So let's look at this. Let's go over here. Let's zoom in on that. And it's a 1997 Pocket Monster. And let's see what it is. If we click on it, Magnemite Rocket Gang. And by the way, this is TCG Player is the name of this website. Let's zoom in on that just so you can have an idea. Up here, TCG Player. And so I write on the back of a penny sleeve, that's the card is inside this sleeve, I write Magnemite Rocket Gang. One solved. Let's go to the next card. Okay, what do we have here? Well, it's obviously a Japanese card. It's a Pocket Monster. We have an R. The last one, I think it was up here. Now the last one was actually in the same place. But there's a number here, and there's an artist's name here. So let's see what the number is right away. Go down to the number 57. So let's go back to the internet. Team Rocket, Japanese Pokemon, number 57. So let's go back. Japanese Pocket Monster. I'll just put in 57. See what comes up. And we're looking for a card that looks like this. And lo and behold, first card. So we come over here to that card. And it says 1997 Pokemon Dark Primate Rocket Gang. Right off, it gives you the information that you need. And so I put on the back, Dark Primate Rocket Gang. Pretty cool. Let's give you another example. Here's a cat of some kind. And what information do we have here? We don't have an R, but there's another emblem there. We'll get back to that later if we need it. But let's just look at the number. Number 52 right here. And the artist is Mitsuhiro Arita. So you can make notes of all of this and go to the internet and let's go find some information on this. So if the last one I searched was for number 57, we're going to number 52. Let's get a 2 in here and see what happens. Okay, do any of those cards look like this card? Son of a gun, the first card sure does. So let's zoom in on that card and see what it says. There it is. And 1997 Japan, Pokemon Japan, Meowth is the name of the Pocket Monster. Pokemon Jungle is the name of the set that it's in. So I write Meowth Jungle Set. Pretty interesting. So let's give you another example. Okay, we've got this Pocket Monster. What information do we have? Well, let's go. We're number 74 down here, and the number Kagemaru Himeno. So number 74, I think that's enough information to figure out what this card is. Pocket Monster, number 74. So let's go look on the internet. So if you notice up here, it's number Pocket Monster, Japanese Pocket Monster, and we'll go to 74. And what do we have right off the bat? Look at that card. Looks like the same card to me. It's called Geodude. Geodude. It's from The Mystery of the Fossils is the set. And it'll actually tell you down below, if you look a little here, ungraded, it's worth $1.17. In grade 8, it's $14. In grade 9, grade 9.5, and grade 10. It's a almost a $50 card in grade 10. And let's do one more that's a lot more difficult. So hold on. Let's get that card. Okay, here we have a trainer. Now, this is going to be a lot more difficult for one reason in particular. It's Team Rocket. It doesn't have a number. No number. But it does have an artist name down there. Sumiyyoshi. Let's write that down. Sumiyyoshi. That's Sumiyoshi. So let's go over to the internet. Here we go. So let's get out of price charting. Let's go back to the internet where we can search. So Japanese Pocket Monster, no number. Trainer, Team Rocket. There is an R there. Trainer, Teamrocket. And what do we come up with? So let's look at images. Let's try and find this image. Now, what's the distinguishing feature about this? It has, let's come in on that. It has floodlights making an X in the sky. So let's look for cards that have floodlights making an X in the sky. Right there. Right there. So, come on over. Let's verify that that is this card. Sure does look like it. Unfortunately for the light, it's kind of weird. But let's zoom in on that and let's click on it and see what it says. 1997 Pokemon Japan Nightly Garbage Run Rocket Gang. So this info right here says Nightly Garbage Run in Japanese. This R says Rocket Gang. And I write it on the back. Trainer, Nightly Garbage Run, Japanese Rocket Gang. So let's turn this around. I hope this has been helpful. I've been doing this for 2 years. I still use this, how to do this, because there's a lot of them I don't know. Of course, I'll run into a card like this and I'll know that's Raticate. So I'll just look for Raticate number, whatever number that is. I have 73-year-old eyes. Or this, I know that's Wheezing. And I'll say, well, so I'll look for Wheezing number 110. Just to verify. And then I write it always on the back. I write down what they are. So hopefully this video has been very informative to you. And if you ever have any questions about identifying a card, please let me know in a comment. I'll be glad to help you. So this is Grandpa saying thank you for watching my video and take care.